Hey everybody, David here, Less Lethal Personal Protection again. Thanks so much for stopping by to see what we have going on here today. Also, thank you very much for keep supporting the channel. Greatly appreciate it. When you get a chance, hit the thumbs up button, like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Okay guys, this is going to be a very quick as I can video. Hopefully I don't have any more interruptions. This is like the 7th take, believe it or not. Lots of technology issues going on here. So I received this last night and I was able to get some videos going. I'm trying to get this out to share with you. I put up some pictures of what it was. I'm very excited about this. This is slightly different than the other videos I've posted. Mostly the videos I will put up have to do with the Less Lethal World. That's another company I own. But this is one of my favorites because I like air gunning. I enjoy the entire hobby of air gunning. I've been with air guns since I was younger. The PCP world, which was the pre-charged pneumatic. Yes, pre-charged pneumatic is PCP. You'd be surprised how many people have to think about the fact that the word pneumatic starts with the letter P, not N. So in the pre-charged pneumatic world, there are a lot of very high-powered, highly accurate, long-range. You have a lot of manufacturers out there. I started doing my homework a few months ago on a company called AEA. Actually, it was about 6-7 months ago. Because I actually had a Assasin Blitz, which is chambered in 20. They come in chambered in 25 and 30 caliber, and that was a select fire, fully automatic, long gun. It had about 42 inches, weighed about 12 pounds with everything finally on it, including the bipod that it needed at the time. Highly accurate, up to 100 yards, highly accurate, but still was able to put projectiles on paper at about 150 yards. Okay. While that screamed and gave me loads and loads of fun, I didn't really use it for anything other than that. The weight of it, the size of it just didn't make it very commutable, so to speak. I've looked at the AEA. They have their HP Max series. Those are bolt action. I didn't want a bolt action single shot at a time. I wanted a semi-auto. What they had for semi-auto that was small and compact was the HP series, okay, the semi-auto series. So they do have it chambered in a 177, a 22, a 25, and a 30. Now they do make the bigger bore because big bores start at 30 caliber. So, and I'll tell you why I chose this one. But they'll have one called, let's say, the Terminator. Okay, the Terminator is chambered in 357, and immense power. Will literally cut DK Spencer over DK Spencer Custom Kinetics. He has his YouTube channel up. He's been showing that. He's a good friend of mine. We talk about it quite often. The one thing he dislikes about it, which is I agree with him, is that the weight. The weight of that 357 Terminator, because they have it also in 30 caliber. The 357 Terminator is very heavy comparatively to the other ones out there. It's about closer to 12 pounds, and it's a very long form factor. Even at 35, 36 inches, it's still kind of long for the weight, okay? I chose the AEA HP Semi-Auto Carbine, this one's called, okay? This is also chambered in 25 caliber. Hopefully that's clear enough. Now, this also went by a few different names in the past. This went by the AEA HP, the Backpacker. Also went by the 2 letters TD, Tango Delta. For takedown, maybe, I guess. I'm not sure. But they finally stuck with the name Carbine. And what they did, they added a few things from the other 2 builds, which were the same exact build. They just had different parts on it. Versus instead of a 300 or 450 cc aluminum tank, they went with the 500 carbon fiber. Instead of the regular aluminum shroud, they went with the carbon fiber shroud, along with the carbon fiber moderator, which I'll get to that in a second. So I chose this one because it's super light. When I say super light, if you look on the website, I'll try to put a picture of it on here, but if you go to thepelletshop.com or Fox Air Guns, or even Utah air guns. All of them out there that actually have this, but I would check with the pelletshop.com because those guys over there, Ben, Lou, and them, they're fantastic. Before I was even a customer of theirs, they helped me in multiple different ways. I bought some more ammo, some more magazines, and one of these sweet little collars that they have through another third party that they do. 3D printed magnetic collar, such a simplistic idea. So when this folds in, it actually connects to itself. See right there? Connects to itself. It helps keep it closed. Will this come apart? Yes, it will. But will it come apart by holding it this way and a little shaking? No, it won't. But if I snap it, yes, it will. But it's nice to know that that little piece is strong enough neodymium rare earth magnets to clip on here. Yeah, it works. Okay. So back like I was saying, this 25 cal became my favorite because of the size. It's compact, because of the weight, which is less than 5 pounds, guys. 4.7 pounds or 4.8 pounds described at the website right now. With the scope, maybe a few ounces over 5 pounds, because this one's but still less than 6 pounds. Sorry about that, had an interruption. Okay, so not only is it very, very light, not only is it very short, meaning, look at that form factor now. Look how tiny this thing can get. This is exactly what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for something long, heavy, and cumbersome. I was looking for something I could throw in the back of my SUV, could throw in one of my 24-inch backpacks for when I go hiking, when I go camping, or just by the water or by the beach. I want to be able to have something available if need be. This is it. Less than 5 pounds, guys. Maybe, like I said, 5.5 pounds probably with the scope on it. She's built like a tank. She's very light, and she's small. Not only is she small, but she can be very quiet, extremely quiet. This out of the box is not backyard friendly. Okay, I will repeat, it is not backyard friendly, depending on your neighbors in your neighborhood, of course. This sets off a very loud muzzle report that, depending on who you live near, would probably call the cops on you, just because it sounds that loud. Last I checked, it was about 110 decibels, between 105 and 110 decibels. And with this one, this moderator on there, it's more of a moderator than a suppressor, because inside of here, there's 8 little baffles. I think either aluminum or tin, but there are 8 metal baffles in here. So it's more of a moderator. And with this screwed on, this is carbon fiber also. With this screwed on, this now makes it more backyard friendly again, or at least from the muzzle end, the business end. And it makes it where it's coming down. We had it measured at 92 was the lowest I've seen it. This will not screw on. From 92 to 100 to 97 was the highest I've seen. About 92 to 95 decibels is what the sound will make. Okay, so with this on, it's still only about 3 to 4 inches. I believe it's only a 3-inch moderator. It's a 4-inch moderator. Okay, so if you wanted to know, let's take a look at this right now. Okay, we'll go right from this one where the buttstock actually clips in. That's the final space on this. Out to the end, from there to there. Guys, look at this. Can you see this? Okay, this is 24 inches. It's exactly a 2-foot gun. That's exactly the size of my backpack that I was going to use for this, including the moderator. Once we remove the moderator, you're looking at a 20-inch PCP rifle. 20 inches. A 20-inch PCP rifle that puts out between 48 and 55 foot-pounds of energy. Have I seen it online on YouTube get upwards to 60 foot-pounds per energy? Yes, depending on the slug, and in the PCP world is different. Your projectile is a perfect ratio of how much power to put behind it in order to get the maximum efficiency. And on this model particularly, it has a power wheel on it. Don't know if you can see this power wheel. That power wheel allows you to adjust the power depending on the projectile you're launching, whether it's going to be a 26-gram poly mag, which is a polymer tipped pellet, or you're going to use an H&N 30-grain slug. Okay, either way, if you need more power, because if the heavier it is, the more power, you would just go ahead and loosen up the lock bolt, adjust that knob. It's sitting at max power right now, so I can adjust it down if my projectiles are getting too hot, if you know what I mean. Sometimes if you shoot something a little too fast, it starts veering off doing crazy things. So it's power adjustable. It's very light, it's very compact. It has plenty of power to get done what I need to get done. I'm not hunting anything large. If I'm going to hunt anything and I need to eat, I know I can get something that says, you know, it's capable of taking down a fox or a coyote or even a pig, you know, a wild pig. It has happened. It will happen. I've seen it before and I'll see it again. So am I going to be making some changes to this one? I am. I'm probably going to be changing the buttstock because this is a nice buttstock. It's smooth, it fits comfortably, its shoulder's nice, but it's still a polymer, so it gives you that polymer feel. I'm going to turn this into a CNC metal one, and then I'm waiting for some 3D printed bands to come on for this tank, because the one thing that they did not do right, there's a couple things. One thing that actually bothers me, which is not a deal breaker but bothers me, is the fact that they actually use the 11mm dovetail and not your 20mm Picatinny's. No Picatinny rails on here. So you will have to get a little $7, $11 adapter, so put anything with a Picatinny rail on there. Most likely, I might keep this on. I'm just getting the feel for it now to see how well I'll use it. Most likely, I'm probably going to go back with the Romeo 5, Sig Romeo 5. With Shake Wick, I'll probably go on that, keep it a little bit more tactical. I do plan on being able to mount my tactical light, and then that's about it. But I do have, you know, there are online for the 3D print ninjas out there. They do create barrel bands. Don't really want to cover anything up with this beautiful carbon fiber. So there will be some pick rails on here very soon. Little things like that. This grip I am going to share with you. This grip, straight from the manufacturer. It feels like a Hogue grip. If you know about Hogue grips, this is an overmolded, God, it's grippy like clay. It feels very thick like clay, and I have bigger hands, so it feels good wrapped around the hand. It really feels good wrapped around the hand, and it's very light. Okay, and that's all I have to say about this for now, guys, other than the fact that, listen, AEA has done it right. I love the PCP world. I love having this available as an option for home defense. Okay, I do have this scope on here with the laser just in case I need to have it, just shoulder it. But I'm going to tell you what, you can't go wrong with a heavy duty PCP rifle for home protection. I'm never going to suggest, if you have access to a firearm and somebody kicks in a door and your family's in danger, absolutely, if I had this, one of these for less lethal, or the 12 gauge, or the Glock, I'm absolutely going with the real steel firearm. However, I would not be opposed to having to grab this and going and taking care of whatever situation I have to take care of. Guys, this has enough power to be able to be an equalizer. Again, this tank will most likely get me at a 500cc, will get you right around, this says 40 plus shots. I know factually it's going to get you at least 50, upwards to 70. And I've seen someone actually go ahead and shoot 70 shots and still have plenty air left in the tank for another magazine or two. I'm not going to risk shooting it that low where, you know, the bolt gets jammed in there, so that's fine. They tell me my lowest operating pressure should be no less than 2100 psi. I've seen it successfully at 1800, 1900, so I'll be okay with that. But this 10-round magazine, getting six full mags out of this is going to get me about, like I said, 60 shots. So which is why I have 6 magazines. So again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the channel. There's going to be a lot more going on with this. You're going to see this a lot more. I'm doing some of my testing, and there's going to be a lot more fun with it. AEA HP 25 caliber carbine, full carbon fiber stock, carbon fiber tank, carbon fiber shroud, carbon fiber moderator. That moderator, I'm probably not going to be using constantly, but I am going to be carrying it with me everywhere I go. Guys, take care, like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.